Alright, I hope you guys are enjoying this mini series of videos that we've put together focused on each level of the core progression of scuba diver training. 2 weeks ago, you'll remember we did Master Scuba Diver versus Dive Master. Last week, we focused on Rescue Diver, which means inevitably this week, we're focused on Advanced Open Water. So I thought I'd call this video Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on and welcome to Divers Ready. My name's James. It is so great to see all of your smiling faces out there in YouTube land. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Please make your next dive on our subscribe button and click that little bell icon because I use my expertise as a technical diving instructor to make videos with one simple goal in mind, and that's to help make you a better scuba diver. Like for example, this week where I'm giving you the ins and outs of the Advanced Level Diver Certification course. It feels like this string of videos, which is forming a playlist of its own, which I'll link above there, is really filling out a gap in my catalogue of content. So I just want to say thank you to everyone, no matter what level you're at in your diver training, that's jumping on these videos and commenting and saying, oh yeah, I remember doing my Rescue Diver course, or I'm doing my Rescue Diver course next month. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you very much for embracing this, and I'm glad you guys are getting value out of the content. Later in this video, I'm going to be giving you my top 3 reasons why you might want to consider doing an advanced level diver training course stepping up from open water. But for now, let's take a closer look at the advanced open water course. What should you expect from your advanced open water course, and a couple of things you might want to watch out for. Advanced diver training is the second rung on the ladder up from your open water training or your entry level certification. As has become the way with this series of videos, I'm going to pop up a quick chart here of different scuba diver training agencies level 2 scuba certification, however you want to say it, and you can see that all the names pretty much are the same: advanced open water diver, advanced adventurer, advanced adventurer diver, whatever, all including the word advanced in one form or another. Minimum age for the training is 10 or 12. You have to be open water certified first, and there is normally a shallower depth restriction for junior advanced open water certifications. Each of the 5 or 6 dives that you do as part of an advanced level diver certification have a theme of their own. So for example, across all major training agencies, they insist that one of those dives has to be a deep dive. Your advanced open water certification is going to extend you from the 18 meters, 60 feet limit that you got when you did your open water certification up to 30 meters or 100 feet for your advanced level. So in order to get that little jump in maximum dive depth, you need to be trained to dive deeper. So you'll do a classroom session on deep diving, you'll look at equipment considerations, you'll talk about the use of your computer and a refresher on no decompression limit, and then with your instructor you'll actually go out and dive below 18 meters, 60 feet, down to a maximum of 100 feet, 30 meters. Same goes for navigation. That's another mandatory topic across most advanced courses for most major training agencies. So you're going to become proficient at compass uses, not just that little tester you got with your open water. Oh yeah, we're going to do a little out and back swim and a little square or whatever you're going to do. No, you're actually going to become proficient at learning where your entry point is in relative to your exit point. How do you get from one to the other? Instead of just relying on the dive professional to guide you, that you're taking ownership for your own navigation. Again, you'll do some classroom work, you'll probably do some navigation around a parking lot or a park or something on dry land, and then you'll get in the water and really push your navigation skills. Okay, so one deep dive, one navigation dive, and then the rest of the dives on the course each have a theme of their own, but you kind of get to pick and choose which topics. I would caution you to allow yourself to be guided by your instructor because they're going to know what dives are best suited for the area in which you're training. Now, each of those dives, each one of those dive topics forms the first dive of that specialty course. We made a very popular video about specialty diver courses. I've got pretty strong opinions about it. I'll link it up above there if you haven't seen it already. But essentially, you do the deep dive, that's the first dive of the whole deep specialty course. So if you decide, oh, I really like deep diving, then you can go on and do the rest of your deep diver course and you've already got one dive towards that. And so on for all the other topics. Rec, ice, nitrox, computer, blah, 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 and so on. So basically the advanced open water course is 5 little taster dives, a little amuse-bouche to help sell the specialty courses. You got to keep the hamster on the wheel. Okay, so that's the basic structure of an advanced level diver certification course. Now, before I give you my 3 reasons why you might want to consider doing such a course, first a warning. I want to make sure that everyone watching this video gets value out of their advanced level certification. So when you finish doing that course, you truly are advanced. Unfortunately, lower quality instructors sometimes see the advanced level certification as an opportunity to kick back and relax, because from an instructor point of view, and this is true, it's quite an easy course to teach. All your students are already certified divers. They should already know what they're doing. They're coming to you for advanced level certification. And some instructors confuse teaching with guiding. And lower quality advanced level diver certification courses end up being something like, congrats man, you did your open water course. How about going on and doing your advanced? We could just, hang out together, man. I'll buddy up with you. We'll do a few different kinds of fun dives, have a little bit of a chat about it, and then I can give you your advanced certification, and then you're advanced, man. No, you're paying for training. You should be learning tons. Your advanced level diver certification should pick up where your open water diver training stopped. And by the end of the course, you should truly be advanced. If you feel like you just did 5 guided dives, yeah, you did 5 different themes, you did what you were supposed to do, but you really didn't learn any new techniques, you didn't learn any new equipment configurations, it didn't push or advance your understanding of dive theory any at all, then you didn't really pay for training, you just paid for some private guiding, and you were probably ripped off. You could have taken that money you spent on the course and spent it on fun dives instead, and just gained more experience with the same result. As you're probably tired of hearing me say on this channel over and over again, it is the instructor, not the agency, not even really the dive shop, the individual instructor that is the biggest influencing factor on how much you get out of your training. So, again, apologies for repetition, but as I've said many times before, and with any scuba diving course you take, my biggest single piece of advice is make sure that you can talk to the actual instructor that's going to be taking your course before you hand over any of your hard-earned money. Not the manager of the shop, not the person who answers the phone in the shop, but the actual person who's going to be on the course with you. Have a conversation with them and ask them out front, how are you going to bring value to my training? Right, here are my top 3 reasons why everyone should consider at least doing an advanced level diver certification. Reason number 1 is that you can enroll in a rescue diver certification course. As I said in last week's video, the world would be a better place if every diver was a rescue diver. To do your rescue diver certification, you must first be advanced open water certified. Also, just a side note here, you also need to be advanced level certified if you have any ambitions to get into technical diving. Just saying. Reason number 2 to do your advanced level certification is to be able to go deeper. Open water limits you to 18 meters or 60 feet. Advanced open water opens that up to 30 meters or 100 feet. Why do I want to go deeper, James? Well, there are some dive sites that you need advanced level certification to be able to dive because of the depths that they're at. First one off the top of my head is the Spiegel Grove, a truly iconic artificial reef, one of the biggest wrecks in the world. Just down the road from us here in Key Largo. It's a wreck I dive week in, week out. It's a great training wreck. Top of the wreck is 60 feet. Open water, you're not going to see anything. You need your advanced open water to be able to see at least the top 3 or 4 decks, the helipad, the crane arms, all this beautiful stuff. We also have an expedition that we're planning for next year that we're going to open up to all of you guys. Don't want to spill the beans on it too much yet because we're still finalizing the details in the brochure, but our operator of choice to do this particular activity insists that every diver is advanced level or above. So there's another good reason. And my third reason that you might want to think about upgrading your open water to advanced level certification is more time with your instructor. It doesn't hurt. You've finished your open water, you've gone out and got a bunch of experience. Now come back to an instructor and have them teach you your advanced level certification. Yes, you'll get the deeper dives. Yes, you'll be qualified to do more dive sites, but also if your dive instructor is worth their salt, not only will they teach you your advanced open water level course, but they'll also give you a feedback on how you're doing as a diver. So just a general assessment of your abilities in, for example, the core skills of scuba diving, breathing, buoyancy, propulsion, trim, and give you a breakdown of how you're doing. Maybe take a video of you and show that back to you and give you some ideas. So it's not just about doing these 5 different dives. It's not just about doing a deeper dive and a navigation dive and all these different flavors and so on. It's about getting some feedback with an instructor, having done your open water and now going on and having actual dives under your belt. How am I doing? How am I progressing? And getting real feedback. That is invaluable and an excellent reason to do your advanced open water level course. On that note then, when is the right time for you to do your advanced open water course? How long should you wait after your open water certification? Well, as I said in our video on the scuba progression, link above, about 25 dives. That's my recommendation. Do your open water course, go out and get 25 dives under your belt, and then come back and do your advanced open water certification. I see people all the time that do their open water and their advanced back to back, and you can do that legally within the agency standards requirements. But then you're an advanced diver with 9 or 10 dives under your belt. It doesn't make sense. You're not advanced at anything after you've done 9 or 10 repetitions of it. So I like my divers to do their open water course, then go away and do some fun diving and dive on different boats and get some experience under your belt. Maybe buy some gear and try it out and you know, get some experience and then come back. Because then I can teach you your advanced and give you your deeper certification and so on, and give you that assessment. And also, if you're just stuck doing classes back to back to back to back, you're not doing fun dives, you're just doing training. We train to be able to have fun, to enjoy this culture, this community, and explore the beautiful underwater world. That's what scuba diving is all about. It's not about racing up some ladder because the agencies want to sell you the next course and the next course. So get out there between courses, have fun, and enjoy your diving. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let us know in the comments below, where are you with your training? Did you do your advanced course? Do you feel like you got value out of it? If not, are you thinking about doing it? What's stopping you? You know how it works by now. There's some other videos over here. There's a big subscribe button down there. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, my name's James. This was your Divers Ready video for this week. Dive safe, dive often.